Welcome to Captivating Home, your go-to channel for everything home design, renovation, and inspiration. Today, we're diving into the magical world of tiny English cottages. These quaint and charming homes offer endless inspiration for cozy, compact living. From snug living rooms to rustic kitchens, we'll explore room-by-room design ideas that are perfect for any tiny house. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss a new design idea. Let's explore how to bring that classic English cottage vibe into your tiny home. The living room is the heart of any tiny English cottage. With limited space, maximizing comfort and charm is essential. Opt for soft, muted colors such as creams, grays, and pastels that create a warm and inviting atmosphere. Think vintage furniture, like a comfy love seat, and add layers of plush cushions and throws for a cozy feel. Exposed wooden beams can give the room an authentic, rustic touch. Use small but functional furniture, like nesting tables and built-in shelves, to save space while maintaining style. A fireplace, real or faux, creates a quintessential cottage atmosphere, turning the living room into a snug haven for relaxation. The kitchen is often the busiest room, even in a tiny English cottage. Embrace the traditional cottage style by incorporating open shelving to display charming crockery and wooden utensils. Butcher block countertops, farmhouse sinks, and vintage brass fixtures can add a rustic vibe while staying functional. Maximize vertical space by installing high shelves or pot racks, and use clever storage solutions like pull-out cabinets and corner shelves to make the most of every inch. Keeping a neutral color palette with wooden accents can open up the space and make it feel bigger and airier than it really is. In a tiny English cottage, dining areas need to be both space-saving and welcoming. Create an intimate dining nook by tucking a small round or foldable table into a corner. Use cushioned bench seating against the wall to save space, or add vintage wooden chairs for a more rustic look. Incorporating floral or gingham fabrics for tablecloths or cushions can introduce that classic English country vibe. Enhance the cozy feel with soft lighting, such as a small chandelier or pendant light, to create a warm and inviting dining experience, perfect for enjoying homemade meals with loved ones. Your bedroom should be a peaceful retreat, even in a tiny house. In a tiny English cottage-style bedroom, focus on creating a soft, serene environment. Opt for neutral tones, complemented by floral patterned bed linens or a patchwork quilt. A wrought iron bed frame adds that traditional cottage feel, while small bedside tables with vintage lamps offer both charm and practicality. Maximize storage by using underbed storage bins or adding shelves above the bed. Keep the decor minimal but thoughtful, incorporating elements like framed botanical prints or delicate lace curtains for that ultimate cozy touch. Transform your tiny bathroom into a cottage-style retreat by incorporating rustic, natural elements. Opt for a pedestal sink or vintage-style fixtures to bring in that old-world charm. Wooden accents, such as shelves or a mirror with a distressed frame, can enhance the natural, cozy feel. To save space, consider installing a glass shower door or a curtain with cottage-style floral patterns. Choose tiles in neutral colors, with subway or mosaic tiles adding texture. Soft, fluffy towels and a woven basket for storage can keep the room functional yet stylish, making even the smallest bathroom feel like a luxurious hideaway. The entryway in a tiny English cottage is your home's first impression, so make it count. Keep it simple yet inviting with a rustic coat rack and a small bench with hidden storage underneath. Use soft lighting like wall sconces to create a welcoming glow. A vintage mirror can make the space feel larger, while a woven rug adds warmth and character. Incorporate small details like a flower-filled vase or a wicker basket for shoes to keep the space organized and clutter-free. This setup allows for both functionality and charm, making your entryway a perfect introduction to the cottage style. Loft spaces in tiny homes can be transformed into delightful sleeping areas, offering a sense of escape and privacy. In a tiny English cottage-style loft, use soft textures like cozy quilts and fluffy pillows to create a snug environment. Opt for a low, wooden bed frame or even a simple mattress on the floor for a rustic, laid-back look. Add a soft area rug to warm up the space and keep the color scheme light to open up the loft visually. A few well-chosen accessories, like small framed pictures or a potted plant, can add a touch of personality without overwhelming the space. Even with a tiny home, outdoor space can play a big role in creating a full cottage experience. Transform your small garden or balcony into a lush, inviting retreat with potted plants, hanging baskets, and creeping ivy. Opt for classic English plants like lavender, roses, and wildflowers to create that storybook charm. Add rustic outdoor furniture, like a wrought iron bistro set or a wooden bench, to create a space for relaxing or enjoying a cup of tea. This extension of your tiny cottage can become a peaceful sanctuary that complements the cozy interior, bringing nature's charm right to your doorstep. Even the tiniest English cottage can make room for a cozy, creative workspace. If you work from home or enjoy a hobby like writing or crafting, carve out a small corner of your home for a cottage-style desk area. Opt for a rustic wooden desk, paired with a comfortable chair that doesn't take up too much space. Use the vertical space above for shelving or pin boards where you can display photos, postcards, or inspiration. Soft lighting like a vintage lamp can make the space feel warm and inviting, creating the perfect setting for creativity and productivity. In a tiny house, even the staircase can become a design feature. English cottage design embraces charm and practicality, making the staircase an opportunity for both. Narrow staircases can be made of reclaimed wood for a rustic touch. Use the space underneath for additional storage with built-in cupboards or open shelves. Add personal touches by hanging framed photos or placing small potted plants along the steps. Paint the staircase in soft, neutral tones to keep it light and airy, or add a runner with a vintage floral pattern for a splash of cottage charm. Lighting plays a key role in creating the right ambience for any tiny home. In a tiny English cottage, opt for warm, soft lighting to enhance the cozy atmosphere. Use vintage-inspired fixtures such as lanterns, sconces, or chandeliers with a distressed finish to bring in that old-world charm. String lights or fairy lights can add a whimsical touch to a bedroom or outdoor space. Floor and table lamps with fabric shades and floral patterns can introduce color and texture while providing gentle, ambient lighting. The right lighting will not only brighten up your cottage but also enhance its cozy, inviting feel. Nothing says cozy like a fireplace, and even in a tiny English cottage, you can incorporate one. Whether it's a real wood-burning stove, a gas fireplace, or an electric one, it will instantly elevate the charm of your living space. Surround the fireplace with rustic brick or stone, and decorate the mantel with simple, vintage decor like candlesticks, a mirror, or small potted plants. This feature not only warms up the space physically but also creates a welcoming focal point that draws people in, making it the heart of your cottage home. Windows play an important role in bringing natural light into a tiny English cottage. Frame your windows with delicate, floral patterned curtains or simple lace drapes to add softness and romance to the room. Wooden shutters or window boxes filled with flowers can enhance the exterior charm. If space allows, create a small window seat with a cushion and throw pillows, offering a perfect nook to enjoy the view. The key is to let in as much natural light as possible to make the space feel airy and open while maintaining that quintessential cozy cottage atmosphere. Storage can be a challenge in a tiny English cottage, but with the right solutions, it can also become part of the design. Built-in shelves, underbed storage, and multifunctional furniture are your best friends in a small space. Choose vintage-inspired storage solutions like wicker baskets, wooden crates, or antique trunks that double as decor. Hang hooks or pegboards for hanging pots, pans, or accessories in the kitchen. The key is to keep clutter at bay while maintaining the rustic, homey feel of a cottage. Clever storage can make even the tiniest home feel spacious and organized. Finally, extend the charm of your tiny English cottage to your outdoor space. Even a small patio or garden can capture the essence of a countryside retreat. Add elements like stone pathways, wooden fences, or a quaint birdhouse to bring in that rural English feel. Use vintage metal furniture or a simple wooden bench with cushions for a cozy seating area. Incorporate garden lanterns or string lights to make the space feel magical in the evening. Even in a tiny outdoor space, you can create a peaceful and charming retreat that complements your cottage's cozy interior. Thank you for joining us on this cozy tour of tiny English cottage design ideas. We hope you feel inspired to bring a bit of rustic charm and warmth into your own tiny home, room by room. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss an idea from Captivating Home. Stay tuned for more home design inspiration, and we'll see you in the next video.